golf club into a walking stick, shiny bamboo with the iron head turned into a handle. Selma Highway had few sidewalks and enough Johnson grass for critters and snakes. That stick might come in handy if she found loose footing or creatures. There were other hazards. Some of the boycotters had been messed with, beaten. But the two of them looked into my car, saw my face, a kind black stranger with empty seats, and knew they had no reason to worry. "Carpools don't always come this far out, so we appreciate you stopping," she said. He tipped the apple cap at me, and then to the young lady as he held the door for her. Seemed they were sweet on each other. I could tell by the way they said thank you, and you're welcome with nods and eyes, nary a word. The young man was on his way to the same place I was, wearing the uniform of the porters at Dannelly Field. The young woman wore the blue smock of Colonial Bakery, red and yellow logo, just like the bread wrappers. They had the jobs that required first names stitched onto their chests, but I asked them all the same, introduced myself properly. With that, the three of us headed down Selma Highway. Yvette Haynes, Claude Washington, and me. When they called me Mr. Weary, I told them Nathaniel was just fine. Yvette folded her sweater into her canvas bag and took out an apron wrapped in plastic. Half of Montgomery walked with their work whites wrapped up or folded inside out to keep them clean through all that traveling. Every season brought a different kind of road dust: pollen, red dirt, mud, crushed leaves. The boycott was a new kind of season, and it had brought problems besides the dust and the weather. The covered clothes were a shield for Yvette, as much as that bamboo was her sword. "They throw things at us sometimes, Mr. Weary. I can't show up at work looking any old kind of way, if and when they do." Her apron was bleached clean, but the satchel carried the smell of vanilla and cinnamon. Every piece of Christmas sweets Colonial made had a little nutmeg, and that canvas had some of the scent too. The car smelled a little more like Yuletide, which was as much the season as it was the boycott's anniversary. "Me? I'm fine walking. Did me some good, got back down to my playing weight," Claude said. "I was all kind of everything at Carver High School: shortstop, point guard, free safety. I believe I told Yvette that. She might have seen me when we used to run all over her boys at Booker T." He said as much, resting his arms on the front seat, putting on like she wasn't right next to him. "I believe you reminded me a few times. Didn't give me enough time to forget." When we got to the Colonial gates, Yvette thanked me for the ride and told Claude she'd see him that afternoon. After he let her out, he was about to get in the front seat before I stopped him. "No, you fine back there," I said. He'd be on his feet carrying bags all day, so he might as well stretch out. "If I clock in early, they don't pay me until the hour starts, but they tell me to get busy just the same." "Don't work for free, Claude. If they got money to build this place, they got money to pay you. I'm on the clock, so you might as well keep me company until the plane gets here." Claude switched hats, folded the corduroy into his satchel, and put in its place the red porter's cap. "Glad you stopped." "It's what I do. Seems strange to leave somebody walking with an empty back seat." "Some won't bother, though, especially chauffeurs. They'll pass in a hurry and kick up dirt in your face in a hot minute, scared their white folks might find out they rode somebody. The man I work for won't give me any grief for riding you and Yvette. If he still lived here, he'd be walking too." Claude gave me a look, and then he turned his eyes all around the car, from the ceiling stitching down to the pinstripe upholstery and the heartwood floorboards. He stared at everything like my boss's name was stitched somewhere, an autograph in silver thread. They do good work in Detroit, but mine wasn't factory. The custom work gave the old car second life, new guts on good bone. It might as well look better than it did the first time around. He lives in Los Angeles now, but he was born here. Stopped over in Chicago to see some family on his way.